All right, let's talk about resumes. If you're out there on the job hunt, you know that feeling all too well. You send your resume out and just hope it stands out from the pile. Well, today we're going to break down one of the single most effective ways to make sure that it actually does. I mean, you've been there, right? You spend hours, maybe even days, getting your resume just right. You tailor it, you check for typos, you hit that apply button, and then nothing. Silence. It's like it just disappeared into some kind of digital void. It is so frustrating, and honestly, it happens to almost everyone. So, here's a little secret. What if I told you the first pair of eyes on your resume aren't eyes at all? Before your carefully crafted application ever reaches a real live human being, it has to get past a digital gatekeeper, and that's the first hurdle you need to clear. And that gatekeeper? It has a name. It's called the Applicant Tracking System, or just ATS for short. You can think of it like a bouncer at a club for job applications. Its whole job is to manage the absolute flood of resumes a company gets and filter out the crowd so that only the most relevant candidates even get in the door. So, what is this thing really? Well, the ATS is basically software that automatically scans your resume. It's looking for very specific things, keywords, skills, qualifications that perfectly match the job description. And here's the kicker. If that system doesn't find what it's looking for, your resume can get tossed out before a human even knows you exist. Yeah, that sounds a little intense, doesn't it? A robot deciding your professional fate? But here's the good news, I promise. This is a system you can absolutely learn how to beat. The real question is, how do you speak its language so you can get past that first gate? The secret weapon, the key that unlocks the whole thing, is a concept called quantification. It's all about using hard numbers and specific data to prove your value. And this isn't just some clever little trick. It is the single most effective way to communicate your impact to both the software and the human on the other side.
You have to remember, the ATS is a machine. It's just code. It doesn't understand beautiful sentences or vague descriptions. It is programmed to find cold, hard data. Things like numbers, percentages, dollar signs. These are super clear, undeniable signals of achievement that the software is literally designed to find and rank highly.
This is what we mean by the language of impact. The ATS loves to see percentages, like increased efficiency by 25%. It's looking for dollar signs, like save the company $50,000 in costs. It totally gets time saved, like cut project timelines by 2 weeks. And it understands scale, something like managed a portfolio of over 200 clients. These are the metrics that make the robot pay attention.
Okay, so you did it. You used numbers, you got past the robot. Fantastic. But now, your resume finally lands on a recruiter's desk. And guess what? Those exact same numbers are about to become even more powerful for your second audience, the human one.
Just try to put yourself in their shoes for a second. A recruiter might only spend, 6 or 7 seconds scanning each resume? Numbers literally jump off the page. They give instant, concrete proof of your value, and they transform your boring old job duties into tangible, impressive results.
And this really gets to the heart of it. You have to avoid generic responsibilities. I mean, anybody can say they managed a team or worked on a project. The real question a recruiter has is, so what? Did you do it well? Did you actually make a difference?
Let's look at a super clear example. The before is just a task. Manage the company's social media. Okay, great. But what does that even mean? Now, look at the after. Grew social media engagement by 45% in 6 months. Whoa. See the difference? That tells a story. It's specific, it's impressive, and it's something they'll actually remember.
Okay, let's do one more. Before, responsible for improving team workflows. Again, that's pretty vague. But the after, saved the team 10+ hours per week by implementing new software. Now you're not just some person who improves things, you are an efficiency machine who actively saves the company time and money. That is provable value. This is the big idea, right here. You've got to shift your entire mindset from writing a list of your duties to creating a highlight reel of your accomplishments. And numbers are the bridge that gets you there. They turn your everyday tasks into proven, tangible wins.
All right, we've talked about the why and the what. Now, let's get to the how. It is time to actually put this into practice, and I've got a simple little challenge for you to do with your own resume. Here it is, your 3-step plan. Super simple. First, pull up your resume and go through each job you've listed. Second, for every bullet point, ask yourself this one simple question. What was the result here? What did I actually improve, save, or grow? And third, here's your challenge. Add at least one powerful, number-driven metric to every single role on your resume.
Now, I know it might seem like a small edit, but I promise you this is one of the highest impact changes you could possibly make. Quantifying your achievements can literally be the difference between getting filtered out by a robot and getting that call for an interview. It is an absolute game changer.
So, as we wrap things up, I want to leave you with this final thought. Your career, it isn't just a list of jobs you've had. It's a story about the impact you've made, and your resume is how you tell that story. So what's the most powerful number you can add to yours? Thanks for tuning in.